Okay, everybody, welcome back to the 1987 XJ6 being sold by Jaguar Land Rover Solon under the alias BMW Cleveland, Davis Automotive Group here in Cleveland, Ohio, being sold on Bring a Trailer, no reserve. So one of you's taking this baby home. And, this car's been in my family since new, and, I do feel connection to it, but I don't believe in keeping cars that don't get used. So that's why we're parting with it. So, want to do a quick driving video. The car has been running a little bit if you watch the walk-around video. So we'll start her up here. There she goes. You can hear the blower comes on. So I'll turn it down a little bit as to not be super loud. But the air coming out, I'm telling you guys, it is freezing cold. Like very, very cold. I'm going to put my seatbelt on here. Safety first. Okay, so basically, driving this car, honestly, it is so comfortable. I did not think that was, well, I should have known it was going to be comfortable, right? And then one other thing I think I did not show is that the radio does work. Copyright, okay. But it works, I promise. But, it really is that comfortable. And then, so you have your dimmer for the gauges. And again, at night, they light up beautifully. Cruise control works. Yes, it really works, and it actually works super well. You feel it take the gas pedal away from you. Everything's good. So here, we have the Borg-Warner 3-speed. So we just push it over to the right, put it in drive. I don't know what this guy is doing in front of me. Let's see if he'll let us go around. Okay. So sitting in here, the thing I love about this car the most is the wheel. It's so thin. And, today cars have the thick wheels, which kind of is annoying. One other thing, by the way, the steering wheel is adjustable. So you just pull it out or you push back in. So that offers a nice little adjustment. But let's get going. I'll try and keep it quiet. Turn signals work. Stuck at a stoplight here. So what I want, you guys to listen for is, the engine's running super smooth. I will at some point, accelerate a little bit harder so you can hear it rev up a little bit. Transmission shifts super smooth. You can hear the air compressor kick on. So just shift it in a second. Into third. And the car is showing 34,733 miles at this moment. Again, turn on the turn signal here. I knew it was going to be comfortable, but it is so comfy. And it's just so easy to drive. Here's a little bit of squeaking leather, but very little wind noise. Really not a lot of squeaks and rattles. Just over the bumps, and this is a pretty bad road. All right, so what I'm going to do is flip around here, and when I flip around, I will accelerate a little bit briskly. I would say that's all you could call the acceleration in this car, even though the 4.2, the inline 6 is really smooth, but definitely, and it's torquey, but this car is definitely not 4-speed. That is for sure. Turning radius, not too bad. All right, here we go. So that's up to about 40 miles an hour. I've had this up on the highway, 60, 70 miles an hour. Runs great. Track's totally true. The tires are great. And that was a huge, huge upgrade. again, I mean, you know, you can just, and with the location of the window, you know, you just put your arm on the windowsill and just absolutely cruise. It's making me sad. This is a really nice car, honestly, but again, you know, I'm sure many of you have experienced, you know, what's the point of having a car if it sits? You know, we're all, I don't, you know, want to be too sappy, but, you know, automotive enthusiasts, we're all a big family, you know, and I do believe that, you know, cars should really be enjoyed, and, you know, just having them sit in a garage and, you know, not being driven like they should is not good for them. And, you know, this car should be out. This car should be driven. Yeah, I mean, it's so soft. It's just, you know, doesn't feel like an old, like, town car or anything. It doesn't feel sloppy. It's just, you know, extremely comfortable. All right, here we are back at the dealership. Rolling back in here. She's gonna go back on the floor where one of you hopefully will, well, actually not hopefully. I mean, this is no reserve. This is my first no reserve auction. So, you know, let's see where it goes. Hopefully one of you, you know, will end up with this car and, you know, just really enjoy it. So that's probably gonna do it. Thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far. And, you know, obviously, if you have any questions at all, please let me know. And then, as you can see, the temperature is perfect. Oil pressure, perfect. Battery, perfect. Horn, operating. All right, so that should do it. Thank you, everybody. And, again, if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Thank you.